think it started by Hanna wanted a tower because of a childhood dream or something. And I was like, okay, that's quite a task. I mean, building something new onto something old, the old thing, especially in a house like this, nothing is straight. So you have to make adjustments.
So I was taking care of kids and you were working like all day long. I don't get a lot of energy from it. It's more like the opposite. Like it's comfortable. The ceiling is beautiful, so that's a big part of it. But it brings me, I don't know, I'm happy, I'm content when I'm there. Yeah. But it's also a place where our kids will be now, because their rooms will be next to it, so maybe that will change. I wanted to have these oak floors. They are more hard, so it doesn't get marked as easily. It's more sustainable. You can just sand it and do it again and do it again and do it again. It will live forever. And also I wanted a certain color, and I was able to make my own color there. So it's actually a mix that I did myself. So we're going to do the whole downstairs as well. So the rest of the house is going to get the same treatment, the same floors.